Imagine holding in your hands a single object, capable of unlocking the voices of an entire ancient civilization. Not a machine, not a book, but a broken slab of black stone, carved with strange scripts, lost for thousands of years. This is the Rosetta Stone. But what most people don't know is that its true legacy goes far beyond translation. Discovered by accident in 1799 by French soldiers digging near the Egyptian town of Rosetta, this mysterious relic would become one of the greatest keys to human history. Because the Rosetta Stone may not just be the key to decoding Egyptian hieroglyphs, it may be a gateway to something much deeper, something that powerful institutions have quietly ignored, or even hidden. On its surface were three scripts: ancient Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphs. The same message, repeated 3 times in 3 languages. Let's begin. When the stone was unearthed, nobody truly understood what they were holding. It was a linguistic miracle. The knowledge was gone, wiped out, as if someone wanted it forgotten. At the time, no one had read hieroglyphs in over 1,000 years. In 1822, using the Greek text as a guide, he began to unlock the forgotten language of the pharaohs. But why? Enter Jean-François Champollion, a man obsessed. A man who, after years of tireless work, finally cracked the code. The ancient world suddenly spoke again. Temples, tombs, scrolls all revealed their secrets. And yet, even as scholars celebrated, others began to whisper. What else did this stone unlock? And wanted to ensure it could be revived. Because buried within those texts were not just religious prayers or royal decrees, but references to ancient powers, lost sciences, and technologies that shouldn't have existed. A lost mother tongue shared by early civilizations across the world, from Sumer to the Indus Valley, from the Mayans to the Egyptians. Descriptions of energy sources, of healing tools, of star maps far too advanced for their time. And here's where the mystery deepens, or perhaps even something not of this world. That seeded language, science, and knowledge across continents. Why were there 3 languages on this one stone? One for the elite priests, one for the everyday Egyptians, and one for the scholars of Greece. It's as if the stone was designed to be decoded, like a message meant for the future. Some researchers believe the Rosetta Stone may have been created by a forgotten order, an ancient group that knew the knowledge of Egypt would be buried one day. Others take it even further. They suggest the stone's very creation hints at an ancient global language. They're looking at what might be the most important cipher in human existence, to wake us up. Tourists walk by, take selfies, admire its history. How could that be? Unless there was once a single advanced civilization. Of course, mainstream history denies all of this. They tell us the Rosetta Stone is just a bureaucratic decree, a royal tax exemption carved in stone. But think, why was this decree preserved in such a complex way? Why was it buried and then forgotten? And perhaps most strange of all, why do we find no other artifact like it? No second stone, no companion message, nothing more. Almost as if someone wanted to give us just enough to let us glimpse the truth, but not fully grasp it. Today, the Rosetta Stone rests behind glass at the British Museum. But very few realize, because its true power was never just about language. It was about memory, about recovering the voice of a lost civilization, and maybe even the voice of something greater. So the next time you hear the name Rosetta Stone, don't think of it as just a translation tool. Think of it as a message left for us by those who came before. A message still whispering, waiting to be heard.